established themselves as one of the #1 home buyers right here in our greater St. Louis, and they've been doing this for nearly 2 decades. This next STL Home segment has been sponsored by Core Properties, and joining us today is the owner. We have Rob Heyder. Thanks for being here with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you guys.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys have been doing with Core Properties and doing it so well over the past.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been around for nearly 2 decades. We've bought and sold nearly 3,000 houses in St. Louis and get to do what we love. You know, we get to I love St. Louis real estate. We get to help families and make neighborhoods better. So it's a very good kind of perfect storm.
Hey, we love that.
Yeah.
And what's the housing market like right now?
It's iffy. So interest rates have been high. So the market's been a little bit different.
Sure.
If homes are totally updated, they're moving fast.
Gotcha.
If homes need a fair amount of work, then it's a little bit of a different spectrum.
Gotcha.
Construction costs are up, and right now with what's going on with tariffs, it's a real weird thing because we're already seeing additional construction costs. But overall, the market is doing reasonably well, especially if it's totally updated.
Yeah, there you go.
That's something turnkey people can move right on into. Yeah. I mean, what are some of the benefits of maybe selling with the real estate investor versus going that traditional sales route?
Absolutely, yeah. So a lot of times, especially with folks that are downsizing, seniors moving into senior living, anything along those lines, they need more flexibility. And many times the homes aren't totally updated. So they don't necessarily want to do all of that work. Contractors are hard to come by these days. So we kind of work with them, are flexible on the timeline, understand that the home needs work. It doesn't need the municipal inspections. It doesn't need all of that. We don't have to wait for financing contingencies, and we can kind of move as quickly or be as lenient on the timeline as possible and can look past, work that needs to be done on the homes.
How have you seen that really bless a family, that idea that it's going to be faster, I don't have to deal with all the mess, I can just get it done quickly? That's probably been a huge benefit for some families.
Absolutely, yeah, we deal with it all the time. I mean, 5 or 6 times a week we're purchasing homes from families like that. So, if they, a lot of times the senior living facilities will say, hey, we don't have a spot, all of a sudden they have a spot. So they need to move quickly, and they need help in that process. So we can be there and kind of fill that gap. Or if someone inherits a home and they don't want to have it during the storm season where issues are going on, it's sitting vacant, it needs some work, and they thought that someone was going to come over and do the work, and then the contractor's behind, and they just kind of want to clear their plate with it, and there's multiple heirs or whatever it might be. So we work with those kind of folks quite a bit.
Absolutely. And I love that you guys really don't care about the home's condition. You're helping them move through that process, giving them top tier cash offers. You also have a property management component to the company. What are some of the benefits of having that at Core Properties?
Yeah, there's a lot of entrepreneurial families in St. Louis. So there's a lot of folks that have rental properties with tenants in place. And for one reason or another, maybe they're trying to downsize and the kids don't want to take over the homes that they have for rentals. So we're able to buy them, whether it be a single home or 10 plus houses that are already tenant occupied. We can roll them into our property management company and make that process very, very easy.
Wow.
Also, we do a thing called a sale leaseback, where if someone wants to sell the home but lease it back for a period of time, we can handle that. We'll purchase it from them, lease it back to them, and then we have on staff property management, maintenance, all of that to make it so that it's very seamless and easy for them.
That's a win-win.
Absolutely.
Win-win. And they get to stay in their home as long as they need to sometimes if they're leasing it until they're ready to.
Absolutely, and it works very well for seniors who are moving to senior living or downsizing.
Perfect.
Well, if people are interested in maybe being a part of your success story at Core Properties, maybe walking with you guys through the process, what are some of their next steps?
So the next steps would just simply reach out to us via phone or our website and talk to the folks in the office. We've got a great staff that can help walk through all of those steps, and simply we'll have someone go out and meet them at their home, walk through it, and give them an offer on site that day, so it can move really quickly and they can know exactly kind of where they stand in that process.
All right, well, St. Louis, it is Core Properties. They've been doing this for 2 decades right here in our greater St. Louis area. So make sure you have access to all of their details online at studiostl.tv.
Thank you.